This is the Ryder and Lisa replay.
Brought to you by Action Furnace. Fixed right or it's free.
Just read a little thing about manscaping and how much it's changed over the last 20 years.
Oh.
Like, do you remember when you were starting to kissy? Sorry, that sounded way creepy. I was trying to make it sound less creepy.
Yeah, that didn't work.
Way more creepy. Like, what your preference was, let's say, when you were about 20 years old?
Okay, yeah.
Did you like your guys with, like, shaved chests?
I don't think any of them really had chest hair yet.
Okay. I always thought you were, like, going after the older guys.
Yeah, by like a year.
Oh.
I wasn't dating people that were like 10 years older than me.
Sure.
It was like someone in grade 12 when I was in grade 11.
Got it. And no chest hair there.
No chest hair.
For the most part.
Yeah, exactly.
Except for that one guy in your class, you're like, wow, that guy's a man already in grade 9.
That guy's got Robin Williams arms.
So apparently mid-2000s-ish is when they went back to this. They said, like, the number one preference was Manscaped. Women like their men looking like professional swimmers with everything gone, right down to the wood downstairs.
Yeah, I guess that was the norm.
Chest gone, back for sure gone, and even facial hair, not very popular. Mm-hmm. And now it's gone completely opposite.
Yeah, the more the hair, the better.
They say that, like, at a time in history since the caveman days, has body hair not been as popular than it is now in 2022? Big beards, chest hair.
Doesn't that feel great?
For me?
Because you have those two patches of hair on your back.
Yeah, I'm
just kidding.
Super popular with the ladies. Those patches. Yeah.
No, but seriously, how good does it feel to know that you can just be accepted as a hairy person?
I'm not very hairy though.
No, I'm not meaning you, and I mean everyone in general.
You mean everyone else? You mean that Gary from my class?
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy was a hairy man. So yeah, he's probably just getting all the ladies now.
Mm-hmm. The chest hair out, like the button-down shirt.
Mm-hmm. Do you like them hairy these days, or is this wrong? Do you like your men still looking like powder?
Powder?
Do you remember that movie?
How could I forget? Honestly, I just like a good personality.
That's all you're looking for?
Yeah, I don't care what people look like. Oh, you're mad at me for being
I just think you're lying. I think you're lying.
No, I'm not.
This conversation about how, men 20, 30 years ago used to maintain their body hair a lot more, get rid of it, is bringing back some old memories. You're not sure you like the memories. What's going on?
When I was little, I remember my dad teaching me how to use those wax strips or whatever, like the Nair ones. And he would show me on like his arm or his leg or something, and then he'd be like, okay, now just put that like on the hairy spots on my back and then just rip them off really fast. So I used to literally wax my dad's back when I was like 10 years old or younger, and I was like, oh, this is so fun, but now I'm like, ew.
So ever since then, do you find yourself only dating men that have baby faces?
No, complete opposite.
See, I've heard of this. Usually women are more attracted to people that remind them of their dad. I know that sounds really messed up, but there was like a study done.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Yeah, traumatic for sure now.
Thank you for the call. We appreciate it. See, I don't find this that weird. Like, I have, like you said, a couple little spots on like my back ribs that grow hair. It's kind of it.
They're kind of like cute little hairy wings.
Angel wings, yeah.
There you go.
But I could totally see myself getting my 10-year-old to wax those off, and she'd probably think it was hilarious.
Yeah, she'd love it. But she would turn it into a spa day.
Right. Now I know, though, in
20 years from now, she might look back and go, that was kind of weird.
She'd be calling radio stations to make fun of me.
Ryder and Lisa.
Play 107.
Lisa said her story is pretty long, so if you need to go grab a coffee at your office or whatever, now's...
Don't say that. Mine is a local story, and it's awesome.
Okay.
It's a tradition of nearly 30 years in the making. Yesterday was the 29th annual Thanksgiving Luncheon that was held at Leafield Community Hall in South Edmonton. And it was held in honor of the people who started the tradition decades ago. They passed away, unfortunately, in the last year and a half. Both the owners of Millbourne Laundromat, Don and Shirley Tripp. They actually sold their laundromat, and the new owners continued this tradition.
Love it.
So this is how it all happened. There were two men from Newfoundland who were at the cleaners, And Shirley, the original owner, said, "What are you doing for Thanksgiving?" They said, "We don't have plans. Our families are back east." So she insisted that the men stay at the laundromat and she would bring them Thanksgiving food. It was then that she realized how many people do not have this privilege and opportunity to have Thanksgiving dinner. So it grew more and more every year. They would invite people into the laundromat to eat. And it got to the point where they were serving so many people that they had to move venues. The dad would get like 100 pounds of potatoes thrown in front of him. And she's like, "Start peeling." This year, they gave an honor and a shout out to them who have passed. Their kids were there. And they served 200 meals that were served to university students and 800 meals at the hall.
Unbelievable.
How amazing is it that the new owners even continue the tradition? Like that, just commendable. Big ups.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Tell me something good.
See, it was long, but it was worth it, right?
Listen, it didn't feel long.
Yeah, right.
My story is about a Scottish nightclub that has found a way to reduce its carbon footprint by relying on the people on the dance floor. The dance floor absorbs body heat from the dancers, converts it into thermal energy, and then that powers the club.
Okay, that's amazing. They need to invite me there because I'm so good at the worm.
And you get quite sweaty when you're dancing.
I do it shirtless.
Tell me something good.
We've got a new segment on the show here called That's Weird, Right? Where you hit us up with a story, something that shook down that seemed a little peculiar, and then we either justify that you were accurate in thinking it was weird, or we say, no, I don't think that's that weird.
Ryan wrote into 780-784-7107 saying, "I'm getting a place with my ex-girlfriend's sister. We aren't dating, we're just good friends. Is that weird?"
That's a little weird. It's a little close to home, like.
What is your your ex think?
Yeah. I've got a story. We'll get to that in a second. Yours shook down, though, at a 7-Eleven. What's up?
Yeah, actually, I just saw someone outside of 7-Eleven in St. Albert. They were dipping their hot dog in their Slurpee, and I couldn't believe my eyes.
What? Like you said, you just saw this? Was that this?
Weekend.
This weekend.
Okay,
I was gonna say, especially early in the morning. That's definitely weird.
No, not this early. No.
I don't think it's weird.
You don't think dipping a hot dog in a Slurpee is weird, and then eating the hot dog?
What did you test on air a couple weeks back?
Hot dog straw.
Hot dog straw, and you said it was delicious.
I chugged a beer through the hot dog. It was I wouldn't go as far as delicious.
No, it just wasn't that bad.
First sip was okay. I keep wondering what kind of Slurpee was involved, but I can't think of one that wouldn't be weird. Like, there's no mustard Slurpees, so I just can't.
Okay, so you're saying it's weird.
Yeah, lime Slurpee would be the only one that I might be able to.
No, that's gross.
Well, it's just because margaritas are salty, is what I was thinking. Yeah.
Okay, this text from Amy is very interesting. This segment, we just launched it this morning. It's called That's Weird, right? So Amy says, "I drink the water in the shower. I keep a cup beside my shower and I'll pour a glass and chug it. Is that weird?"
If it's hot, it's pretty weird.
Yeah,
if you
bring a tea bag with you?
While you're getting it to the right temperature, you usually start with it being cold. I would have no problem with filling that cup up with water.
I need the proper water vessel to enjoy a glass of water. There's even certain sinks in the house that I won't drink out of.
Oh, okay.
So I think it's weird. I think it's really weird to drink shower water.
I'm with you. Not weird. Unless it's, like I said, lukewarm or hot or has soap in it, and it's weird. The reason we bring this up is I had an incident at the gym. Not incident. It was fine. It was pleasant. I was using the leg press machine, and this was near the end of my workout, so I'm a sweater.
Yeah.
And so I was getting up from the machine. You could tell this was a hot machine. A lot of people wanted to use it because I had waited a while to get on it. And this lady was waiting kind of nearby. And then she came over as soon as I started putting the weights back. And I said, "I'll just go and grab the spray and clean up the machine for you. You could see my sweat stains in it." And she said, "It's okay. You just warmed it up for me." And then sat in my sweat mark.
Well, okay.
That's weird, right?
Well, who, you or her?
Why would I be weird in that situation? I was sweating at the gym?
True. Sorry. I just assumed.
You just picture me being the weird one in that? That was completely normal.
Well, I mean, I guess it depends. She's clearly not a germaphobe. Kind of weird, yeah.
A little bit weird, right?
It's Ryder and Lisa's 1K wordplay.
We've got Christy on the phone, caller 7. Have you gotten through with 1K wordplay before, Christy?
Hello, are you there?
Hi, no, I am. Sorry, yes. No, I've never gone through my first time.
Okay, let's do this. So, we need you to choose a teammate.
Okay, I think I'm going to go with Lisa.
Okay, Ryder, you'll break down
chosen.
the game.
Yes. So we're going to give you 5 words. You hit us with the first word that comes to mind for each. We'll invite your teammate, Lisa, back in and ask her the same 5 words. For everyone you get right, it's $25. If you get all 5, it's $1,000. Word number 1 is jeans. Jeans. Jeans, those kind.
Jean. Pants.
Next word is volcano.
Erupt.
Good word. Next word is sub. S-U-B.
Sandwich.
That is what I would have went with as well. Next word, well, I guess it's kind of just 2 letters, but CD.
Music.
And your last word is sketch.
Artist.
Okay, let's get Lisa back in. I think you're going to do quite well here. We got some great words.
I haven't done it in a while.
I know.
I'm the one saying the words, so I'm kind of nervous, but I'm ready to win Christy some money. Let's go.
Okay, let's start with
Okay.
volcano.
Okay, I have 2 words that I'm thinking of. I'm going to go with eruption.
We'll count it.
Oh yeah. What was it? Lava? No.
Erupt.
Hot.
Erupt, she
Okay.
said, and you said eruption.
I really wanted to say lava, but I was like,
Oof.
that would have been a good one too, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, eruption. Okay, let's go. $25 in your pocket. Let's keep going.
Next, CD.
Music?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. I mean, what else would you say? Album, maybe.
That's $50. Next up, we're going to go with sub.
Sandwich?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
We got a real good chance here, I think. The last 2 are like, yeah, we got a really good chance.
Okay.
This
So
one could go one of 2 ways.
we're gonna get to $100 here.
This one's a coin
We're
flip.
at 75. Let's keep going.
Jeans.
Pants.
Yeah. Yeah, we're at $100.
Okay, this is where the pressure's on because if we both have the same word for this next one, that's $1,000.
Yeah, that's $1,000. Our first winner of this season of the game. How you feeling?
I'm nervous.
I'm nervous too, and I'm gonna feel horrible.
Listen, when I was
can't
giving you the
imagine.
words, I was like, great word, and I even said that about this last one. So
Are you serious? What is it? I'm crying. I always cry. What is it?
sketch.
This is a lot of pressure because I have 2 words. I'm very upset right now, like I'm shaking.
You're upset?
Yeah, because I don't want to screw this up.
I know you don't.
Okay, so what was the word?
Sketch.
I don't know. Drawing?
Close.
Am I wrong? I'm so upset. No! What was it? Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Don't tell you?
I don't think I want to know what the other word is because it might be the other one I had in my mind.
You were close.
Was it artist?
Yes.
No, I'm so sorry.
That's so close.
Oh, I'm so upset.
Oh, I can't.
Okay.
Christy!
I thought your other word might have been comedy.
I am
Sketch
so
comedy.
upset. Christy,
it was artist, hey?
Okay, we got $100 in your pocket. I'm so sorry.
No, that is amazing, honestly. That's awesome.
What a game. That was a close one.
Why did I wear a white t-shirt today? I'm sweating so much.
I can see that.
Well, thank you for being such a great sport, Christy. Enjoy the $100, and thanks for playing Ryder and Lisa's 1K wordplay.
Thank you guys so much.
Yesterday, one of the biggest days of the year for people to gather.
Yes, and today's the biggest day of the year for that Ziploc of leftover turkey in the fridge.
Smells like farts, but tastes delicious.
Yeah, you don't want to smell the bag fart, which is an actual term, if you're wondering. If you're like, wow, that's childish. It's a thing. Next time you open a bag of Doritos, you'll know. But yeah, the turkey buns are a big deal today. A lot of people are going to be bringing those into work for lunch, so be prepared for that.
We're looking for gathering hacks, like things that it could be, Christmas, it could be
anything.
Thanksgiving, it could just be
Birthdays.
getting together with friends. What's something that you figured out that is a bit of a lifesaver? Here's an example. To just have a slow cooker going because you know you're going to need to warm food. Something's going to cook and finish cooking before it's ready to be served, right?
Okay.
So just have a warmer ready to go. That's what you can use the slow cooker for.
Because nobody likes cold mashed potatoes.
Oh, exactly. Or like the dressing. Oh, that's another tip. Actually, we got that one texted to us at 780-784-7107.
What?
From Amanda that says, I, like Lisa, agree that box stuffing is the best stuffing,
Yes.
but I also don't want my grandma to know that's what I've done.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll actually use the box stuffing and stuff the turkey's butt with it so that she can sense that it's legit.
Or you bring it in a slow cooker, a crock pot, so it looks like you made it.
Yeah, that's
And
good.
wouldn't it dry out?
Rather than
Keep it
just
all
bringing
warm.
the box.
So my dad used to do this thing where he was really into making the mashed potatoes. He perfected his recipe.
Yeah.
And we found out that he pre-makes the potatoes the night before and keeps them in the garage. And we were like, Dad,
It's a little bit gross.
there's mice.
Yeah.
He's like, I kept the lid on the crock pot, but still, that was his hack.
All
you
right.
pre-make the potatoes, so it's not, you don't have to think about it day of.
See, here's mine. Try to avoid any conversations that involve hey, you bring this, I'll bring this.